Hi, everybody. It's Dr. Sam Robbins. Today, I'm going to reveal the biggest problem with energy drinks and your health and how negative they are and can actually cause cancer, weight gain, and accelerate aging. But before I start with today's video, please make sure you first click the subscribe button right now while it's fresh on your mind, because I'll be adding some new videos about today's topic really soon, and I don't want you to miss out. So let's talk about energy drinks. These days they're just super popular. In fact, it's a multi-billion-dollar industry. And the reason they're so popular is because, well, they taste good, people think that they're healthy, and of course, they give you lots of energy. Now, unfortunately, energy drinks are just horrible for your health. First of all, do they taste good? Yes, but that's because they have lots of sugars. In fact, almost 250 calories or more with certain drinks. Or the sugar-free ones are just loaded with toxic artificial sweeteners. Now, are they healthy for you? Nope. Listen, just because they contain a few vitamins doesn't mean that they're healthy. In fact, they create an imbalance in the vitamins. Secondly, they make your body very acidic, which is known to cause cancer and accelerate aging. Also, energy drinks are linked to many health problems, but some of these are the biggest ones in my opinion. First of all, heart problems, including cardiac arrest, high blood pressure, decrease in arterial health, and many more heart problems. Physical problems such as headaches and migraines, insomnia, arthritis. They're addictive. They can also lead to type 2 diabetes, also erectile dysfunction and poor blood flow, and also energy drinks cause emotional problems, including anxiety, panic attacks, nervousness, and depression. Now, the next question is, do they give you energy? And yes, they do, but that's simply because of the massive dose of caffeine that they contain. And some contain as much as 500 milligrams of caffeine, and that's 3 to 4 cups of strong coffee. Now, trust me, take out the caffeine and there's no energy in these drinks. Vitamins don't give you energy. That's because they help food convert to energy. But even then, you need the correct balance of vitamins. Most energy drinks, they just have 1 or 2 vitamins at a very high, massive dose, which creates an imbalance of these vitamins and creates toxicity. As you can see, there's lots of problems with the energy drinks. But the worst problem of all, in my personal opinion, is that these energy drinks contain a lot of caffeine, and the caffeine consumption causes negative changes in your hormones due to the rise in your stress hormone called cortisol. And at the end of the day, the elevation in the stress hormone is the cause of many of the above mentioned, negative health effects. Now, we already live in stressful times, right, with lots of responsibilities, and many of us just aren't sleeping well or long enough. Caffeine is just making everything else much worse, and it's accelerating the aging process. Now, the question is, why do we like caffeine so much? All right, so why do you or anyone take caffeine products? Well, you can always take decaf, right, without, tea without any caffeine, coffee without the caffeine, or energy drinks. But it tastes the same, right? So it's not about the taste. At the end of the day, it's simply because of how you like and how the caffeine makes you feel. After all, caffeine is a drug. We like the temporary extra energy, the both physical and mental. Additionally, caffeine temporarily increases dopamine levels slightly. Now, dopamine is known as the pleasure chemical, so it's another reason caffeine makes us happy. However, after continued use, which is roughly about a week, your adrenal glands become overworked. Your cortisol levels increase higher and higher. Your dopamine receptors become desensitized, so you don't feel as happy. And the caffeine is no longer making you energized and happy. Now it's just keeping you normal. And many times you have, that midday caffeine crash, which means more caffeine, right? Whether it's coffee or energy drinks. And that's why it's addictive. Now, when you try to get off, the opposite happens. You're just super tired all the time. You're anxious, you have headaches, and you become depressed. And now you know why these energy drinks and caffeine isn't good for your health. But let's talk about a better and safer and healthier alternatives. Now, the good news is that with the correct combination of natural ingredients, you can get all the benefits and even more benefits of the energy drinks, but without any of the negatives of caffeine. This means no withdrawals, no addiction, and no, energy crashes. Now, when increasing your energy levels, you want to focus on both physical and mental energy. And this requires a balance of multiple mechanisms in your body. Now, I'm going to list how all this can be done naturally. But at the end of this article, I'll give you simple shortcut solutions. So I don't want you to feel overwhelmed. But let's get started. The first is you want to increase ATP and mitochondria. Now, common complaint among people, especially older adults, is the loss of physical and mental energy. One primary reason is their cells' ability to produce energy is diminished. Now, the two primary energy producers in your body for your muscles, the cells, and your brain are ATP and mitochondria, and can naturally increase these by taking rhodiola extract, NADH, CoQ10, PQQ, and acetyl L-carnitine. Next, you want to increase dopamine levels. Now, this is a neurotransmitter that regulates your mood and cognition and memory. It's known as the anti-aging pleasure chemical, and it gives you that natural high. Things like having sex or drugs like cocaine increase dopamine levels. And you can naturally increase dopamine by using wild green oat extract, velvet bean extract, and L-theanine. Next, you want to decrease stress hormones. Now, stated earlier, caffeine increases your stress hormones and depletes your adrenal glands, both which you don't want. And this leads to fatigue, weight gain, and depression, in addition to many health ailments and diseases. And you can naturally decrease your stress hormones and improve your memory by taking bacopa and ashwagandha extract, phosphatidylserine, and L-tyrosine. Next, you want to increase your acetylcholine levels and oxygen levels in the body. Now, proper acetylcholine function is essential to muscle control, to sleep and cognition, and the prevention of dementia, such as Alzheimer's and Parkinson's disease. Additionally, increasing oxygen to your cells, both your brain and muscle, will dramatically increase your energy levels and slow the aging process. Now, to increase acetylcholine, you can take alpha GPC, choline, and huperzine. And to improve oxygen in your cells, you should take ginkgo biloba and vinpocetine. Now, remember, your goal is to increase energy levels to both your body, which means the muscles, and your brain, such as neurotransmitters, while reducing the aging process at the same time. Now, I've listed the 4 primary mechanisms right now, including the ingredients. And you can read about the exact dosages as well, including the clinical studies for additional proof underneath today's video in the description area. Now, the good news is that you don't have to go and buy all of these ingredients. Obviously, that would be a big hassle, not to mention super expensive. However, there is a shortcut solution to all of this, and I've also listed a link below today's video to a very popular and scientifically proven all-in-one solution for increasing your body and brain energy levels. So take a look at that, give it a try, and let me know how it works for you. Well, that's it for today. I hope this video gave you more clarity. If you found it helpful, please share the health with others so they can benefit as well. Also, do me a favor and please leave your comments and questions below. And most importantly, do yourself a big favor and try the all-in-one formula for instantly increasing both your body and brain energy levels. You can get that link right underneath the video. As always, thanks for listening and have a happy and healthy day.